Backstretch, presented by Gans Race Cars and Parts. Tune in for your local racetrack results and series results from Mid-East Racing Association, the Blue Ridge Outlaws, and the Steel Block Bandits on Monday nights. It's showtime!
And welcome to On the Backstretch, presented by Gans Race Cars and Parts. We got a power outage Wednesday night in the middle of doing our results, so I figured I'd try to finish off the results and upcoming events. So I didn't leave anybody out this week. Sometimes things don't go as planned. Hopefully everybody can hear me okay. I am trying to use the wireless mic tonight at home. So if you can hear me, just let me know. I'm going to check, make sure we went live. We did. So if you can hear me, just let me know. Yep, I am live. And y'all can hear me fine. But like I said, at Gans Race Cars and Parts Wednesday night when we done the show, we lost power. So the show got cut off. We did finish Natural Bridge Speedway and just about all of the Blue Ridge all the Steel Block Bandit interviews for the top three. Justin Williams was the third place finisher, and he did get to talk for a few minutes before we lost connection. Before we get started with this continued episode of On the Backstretch, I'd like to thank my sponsors real quick before we get started with Cherokee and Fayetteville's results, plus what is coming up this weekend. I know Mother Nature has put a damper on a whole lot of people's racing plans, and hurricane reminiscences throughout Tennessee is in the mountains of North Carolina are terrible, and prayers go out to those families who are dealing with all that. But let's thank our sponsors real quick, and we'll get into finishing out last weekend's results.
On the Backstretch is presented to you by these great sponsors. Gans Race Cars and Parts. Go check out Philip and Cambridge Gann for all your race car parts and fabrication needs, located on K School Road in Medan, North Carolina. Go check out Gans Race Cars and Parts. NRS Race Scoring for all your transponder and scoring needs, the official score of the Mid-East Racing Association. Go check them out on Facebook at NRS Race Scoring. Too Fast for You Embroidery. That is Tanja Gann, in-house at Gans Race Cars and Parts. Need them hats done, shirts, sweatshirts, monograms. Go check out Tanja Gann at Too Fast for You Embroidery. She'll take care of all your embroidery needs. Located on K School Road in Gans Race Cars and Parts. Tate Logging and Firewood, located in Low Gap, North Carolina. That is the home of the Hillbilly, Zach Tate and the T9 Machine, and also the Hillbilly Girl of Abby Tate. For all your logging, timber, and firewood needs, go check out Tate's Logging and Firewood or give them a call at 336-757-6706. Vinyl adds horsepower at Randy's Custom Lettering, located in Wannaco, North Carolina. Go check out Randy and Chris for all your vinyl signage and decal needs. You can check them out on Facebook at Randy's Custom Lettering or give them a call at 336-591-9301. TC Construction, that is Travis Covey out of King, North Carolina. He is the official sponsor of the Sheets Mid-East Modified Tour, Fast Time Award, and Hard Charger Award for the Sheets Mid-East Modified Tour. The T-shirt guru of Travis Lawson with Stokes Apparel. If your race team, ball team, business is looking for apparel, go check out Travis Lawson at Stokes Apparel. You can find him on Facebook at Stokes Apparel or online at www.stokesapparel.com. Special thanks to Jason and Brittany Walls with the Mid-East Racing Association, your home with the Rick Hendricks City Chevrolet Mid-East 602 late models. The Sheets Mid-East Modified Tour, your Pro Fabrications Mid-East 604 late models, and your True Light Federal Credit Union Mid-East Street Stocks. And debuting this year, the Mid-East Super Late Model Series. Go check them out at racemideast.com. Andrews Mowing and Landscaping, the driver of the number 46, 604 late model. That is Andrew and Brandy Langford with Andrews Mowing and Landscaping for all your landscape design, maintenance, and grading needs. Give them a call at 336-624-8357 or go check them out on Facebook at Andrews Mowing and Landscaping. Need trash hauled? Call Capital Waste. Their team is ready to help you determine the right product for your needs. Offering dumpster rentals and portable toilet rentals. Give them a call today at 336-648-8808 with 2 locations to serve you in Mount Airy, North Carolina and Mooresville, North Carolina. Also check them out online at capitalwastetrash.com.
All right. Thanks to all our sponsors for making this happen. Like I said, go over the rest of the results from last Saturday night. We didn't get to go to Cherokee or Fayetteville before the power went out at the shop. So we'll start out at the place your mama warned you about, Cherokee Speedway. September 21st, they hosted the Mid-East 604 late models, the Renegade Sportsman, Thunder Bombers, open wheel modifieds, Extreme 4s, and Crown Vics. We started out the night with open wheel modifieds. Taking home the victory in the open wheel modifieds at Cherokee Speedway was Steven Padula in that 31G machine, followed by Josh Roletter in the 30 machine out of Anderson, South Carolina. Bailey Lofton in the 44 finished third out of Mount Holly. Mike Limley in the 41 machine finished in fourth. Grayson Wales in that 59 machine finished in fifth. Colton Avery Dimsdale in the 01 machine finished in sixth. Seventh went to Jordan Fector. Brock Smith finished eighth. Ninth went to Logan Sparks. And around out to top 10 was Johnny Stovall in that Kenny Kellum owned machine. Then we're going to roll into Renegade Sportsman, which was part of River Wars. It was the final stop for the River Wars tour. They went to Carolina Friday night for round 2. These 2 were makeup dates. But picking up the victory for Renegade. Oh, missed that one. Well, I was wrong. Renegade's not next. Apparently, I've lost one. Lost the paper in the shuffle. Oh, nope, there it is. Crown Vics was up next. Crown Vics winner was Lucas Tyndale in the 7 machine out of Blacksburg, South Carolina. Morgan Milstead in that 06 machine out of Kannapolis, North Carolina, finishing second. And third goes to Iron Station, North Carolina's Garrett Kilman in that 32 machine. Fourth was Skylar Hyde in the 06 machine. Stephen Herron in the 1H machine was fifth. Sixth goes to Austin Connor in the 1 machine. Jason Ledford in the 14 was seventh. Eighth goes to Kyle Lucas in the 115 machine. TJ Slack finishing ninth. Round out your top 10 was Amanda Brown in the 42. Now we'll go to River Wars, Renegade Sportsman. Picking up the win for race number 3 for the Renegade Sportsman for the River Wars was Nick Milstead in that 28 machine, picking up River Wars win at Cherokee Speedway. Second went to David Lucas in the D1 machine. Brian Bentley finishing third. Fourth goes to Cade Langley in that 11 machine. Dylan Lacey finished fifth. Sixth was Jonathan Henson. Seventh goes to Daniel Massey. Jordan Webster, eighth. Ninth goes to Jimbo Baker. And around that, your top 10 was Brent McAteer in the 51, in the 53 machine. Up next at Cherokee Speedway was the Mid East 604 late models presented by Pro Fabrication Headers and Exhaust. Of course, Jeremy Steele in that 22 machine picking up the win for the Pro Fabrications Mid East 604 late models out of York, South Carolina. Leighton Sullivan out of Gaffney, South Carolina, driving that Rambo. Dennis Franklin, number 2 machine, finishing second. Downtown Dylan Brown finishing third in the 6 machine. Travis Steele was 4th. Luke Cooper in the 71 machine was 5th. Ricky Green was 6th. John Ruggiero Jr. in that 00 Longhorn house car finishing 7th. John Price 8th. Owen Osteen 9th. And around out your top 10 was Hunter Kahn in the 48 machine. Up next at Cherokee was the Extreme Fours. Picking up the win was Dale Bennett in that Bandit 1 machine out of Taylor, South Carolina. Second going to Scott Collinger in the 3C machine. Third going to Evan White in the 70 machine. Casey Towell in the 11 finishing 4th. Austin Haskins in the A23 finishing 5th. Gage McFadden in the 41 finishing 6th. 7th going to Lance Morrison in the 412. 8th going to Clayton Sieg in the 12 machine. Chris Jarrett finishing 9th in the 27 machine. And around out your top 10 was the 214 of Eric McGehee. Last up on the books for the place your mama warns you about Cherokee Speedway is going to be the Thunder Bombers and the Natural. Bryson Harper picking up the win in that 20 machine out of Forest City, North Carolina. Tommy Suttles was 2nd in the 5 machine. Dylan Chappell in the 12 machine finishing 3rd. Grayson Sutton finishing 4th in the 1 machine. Chris Norwood in the N2 finishing 5th. 6th going to the 88 of Josh Ledford. 7th going to the 483 of Hannah Walls. 8th going to Tom Enos in the C3. 9th going to Thomas Hamrick in a 17 machine. And round out your top 10 was the 14 of Jason Tolbert. And that rounded out everything for Cherokee Speedway on Saturday the 21st. Then up next came inside the bull ring at Fayetteville Motor Speedway. Lots of divisions ran at Fayetteville. I think it was 8 divisions ran that Saturday night. But up first, Carolina Clash Super Late Models were in the house. 602 Late Models, 602 Modifieds, Street Stocks, Legends, Crown Vics, Junior Sprints, and Mod Lights for inside the bull ring at Fayetteville Motor Speedway. First up on the books is the Junior Sprints, and it was Cameron Dove in the 403 machine picking up the win. Mason Roser was 2nd in the 88R. Allie Joe Culberson in the 5 machine was 3rd. 4th going to Liam Poston in the 88 machine. 5th going to Clay Blackwell in the 6. 57 in of Noah Morgan finishing 6th. 34 of Andrew Tilley finishing 7th. And round out the 8-car field was Lane Gerald in the 98 machine for your junior sprints at Fayetteville Motor Speedway. Up next is the Legends. It was Tristan Stevenson in the 66 machine picking up the win. Tyler Seeley in the 86 was 2nd. Josh Sanoski in the 29 machine was 3rd. Chad Groves in the G1 4th. Ryan Shabram was 5th. Camden Watkins in the 10 machine finishing 6th. Alex McCollum 7th. Austin Neighbors 8th. 9th going to Caleb Day. And rounding out their top 10 was Nicholas Priest in the 10P machine. Mod Lights were up next. Troy Van Allen in the 2X machine picking up the win in the Mod Lights at Fayetteville Motor Speedway. 4M of Mason Ford 2nd. The 11 of Steve Dunn was 3rd. Zach Blackwell in the 17B finishing fourth. Fifth was 51 of Ricky Carter. 17 of Richie Young finishing sixth. Seventh going to George Chasen in the 271 machine, which rounded out the 7-car field. But up next, the highlight of the night was the Super Late Models presented by the Carolina Clash. Picking up the win was Dustin Watkins in that D8 machine. The little head knocker, Trent Ivy finishing second. Ross Bales in the 87 machine finishing third. Fourth goes to Adam Yarborough in the 57 machine. Dale Timms in the 99 finishing fifth. Ben Watkins in the 16 machine finishing sixth. The 06 of Christian Thomas finishing seventh. The double nickel of Benji Hicks finishing eighth. Brent Robinson was ninth. 10th goes to Carson Brown in the 28 machine. 11th was Ethan Wilson. Brian Strickland was 12th. Jeff Smith 13th. Michael Leach in the 09 finishing 14th. 15th went to Donovan Jackson. Willie Milliken was 16th. Brad Bays 17th. Michael Brown 18th. Caden Honeycutt 19th. And round out the top 20 was Anthony Sanders for the Carolina Clash. Then on to 602 Modifieds inside the bull ring at Fayetteville Motor Speedway. Case Daniels picking up the win at 17 machine. Dustin Watkins finishing second. Adam Favors third. Jay Stewart fourth. Cameron Norris finishing fifth. Tyler Love sixth. Cameron Gann finishing seventh. Nick White eighth. Ronnie Covey ninth. Dalton Cox 10th. Travis Covey 11th. Mike Beasley 12th. 13th going to Gary Jarrett. 14th going to Andrew Alberson and Larry Blankenship, rounding out your top 15 in the 602 Modifieds. Up next was the 602 Late Models. And the Young Gun, the 23 of Beckham Malone, picking up the win, followed by second place in the 22T was Stephen Tompkins. Tyler Payne was third. Carl Kerr in fourth. Bladen Core fifth. Morgan Johnson finishing sixth. Jason Dickerson seventh. Mac Fry eighth. Ninth going to Ronnie Long. Sean Andrews 10th. Jaden Altiers finishing 11th. Case Daniels in a late model finishing 12th. Chase Blackwell 13th. Dustin Watkins 14th. And Tyler Cushman rounding out the top 15. Then on to Crown Vics. It was Mark Stewart picking up the win. Bryson Ford was second. Richard Seals third. Fourth going to Sean Hall. And top 5 would be Cody Gorman. Last but not least, the street stocks at Fayetteville Motor Speedway. It was Mike Maines in the 55 machine picking up the win. Ronald Rhodes finishing second. Hunter Denny third. Fourth going to Robbie Disher. Fifth going to Michael Wales. Sixth, Mason Ford. Stephen Ford seventh. Joey Wilkes finishing eighth. Ninth going to Brandon Grimsley. And rounding out your top 10 was Aiden Ragland in the 4 machine. And that will round up your results for Fayetteville Motor Speedway and the weekend. Like I said, trying to get these guys some credit out there because we did lose power Wednesday night. So that took care of Cherokee and Fayetteville. Like I said, not a lot of racing going on coming up. Carolina Speedway off this weekend anyway. They do plan on having a Eagle Landing car, truck, and bike show. Open practice on the 3rd of October. And then they'll start back racing on the 4th and the 5th for the King of the Carolinas, featuring the Blue Ridge Outlaws, and I do believe that is going to be the Buddy Smith Memorial event. Natural Bridge Speedway canceled for the weekend. All the rain they got up there, they decided to postpone. It was supposed to be Champions Night. So stay tuned to Natural Bridge Facebook page. I'm sure they'll update when they're going to do a makeup race. Since it was going to be championship night. And then the Blue Ridge Outlaws going to be at Lakeview this coming weekend. I did read on Lakeview where rain had cleared out and track was drying. Track crews were going to try to get the race track put together, and we're going to try to run Blue Ridge Outlaws 2,500 to win, 300 to start this Saturday night at Lakeview. I did see Lawrence County did cancel theirs, and the Southern Wedge Lake Model Association has canceled their run to Lakeview this weekend. And then October the 5th, 2024, championship race number 1 for the Sheets of Mid-East Modified Tour and the Rick Hendrick City Chevrolet Mid-East 602 Lake Models inside the bull ring of Fayetteville Motor Speedway. So come out October the 5th and check out championship race number 1, Sheets Mid-East Modified Tour and the City Chevrolet Mid-East 602 Late Models. Run the entire season, best of 7 out of the regular season goes towards the championship, and then there were supposed to be 4 championship races that add on to your regular season points total that you must run. Of course, one already being canceled. One already being canceled at Ultimate Raceway, Ultimate Motorsports and RV Park this weekend. They had canceled the Carolina Clash event, and also for the 602 late models, and then the Mid-East Modified Tour missed one at Carolina due to rain. Then also remaining schedule for the place your mama warned you about, Cherokee Speedway, October 10th through the 12th will be the V8 Tribal Nationals, which was also the Mike Duval Memorial event. October 25th through the 26th is the Halloween Victorious. Sorry, the Crown Vic, the Vicious, Crown Vicious, non-Charlotte. This is non-Charlotte Classic, I do believe. November 17th, of course. Big lineup scheduled for the Blue Gray this year. That is one race you may not want to miss because that is going to be a star-studded field for the Blue Gray. Blue Gray, of course, cut to 60 laps this year instead of 100 due to tire wear and try to save these guys a little bit. So come out and support Tony Adair at Cherokee Speedway. Tony Adair, of course, announcing he would be back next year as promoter of Cherokee Speedway. Of course, I'm sure Sanchez will still be there taking care of all of the track prep work. Sanchez is doing a fabulous job with the track prep at Cherokee. And then November 29th through the December 1st will be the World Crown 4-Cylinder Dirt Nationals at Cherokee Speedway once again. And that's your remaining schedule for Cherokee Speedway. Of course, Ultimate Motorsports and RV Park, October 11th and 12th, will also host the Crate 525 Late Model Nationals. It's going to be Friday and Saturday night, 5,000 to win, 500 to start. I think pre-registration has opened for that. Go check out Blue Ridge Outlaws, I think, for the pre-registration information. And of course, the 50,000 to win 602 late models, 602 National is going to be held October 18th through the 19th at Ultimate Motorsports and RV Park. Plan on being there for that. I know there's at least 170 plus cars entered for that event, and also Mid-East Modified Tour will be there Saturday night for championship race number 3 for the season. And then, of course, the World Short Track Championships at the dirt track at Charlotte. Registration is open. It will be October 31st through November the 2nd. So don't miss out on a World Short Track Championships at Charlotte this year. Like I said, that's going to be everything coming up. Did get notification there will be no makeup points or final for Natural Bridge Speedway, with Justin Williams picking up the championship at Natural Bridge for the late models. I'm trying to read this. It's kind of small. Let me get my phone. My computer screen ain't big enough. Let's see here. Brees and Fulton in the crates. Chop Saw. Matthew Duggins picking up Sportsman. Howard Hall in Street Stock. Jacob McCormick Pure Stock. And Mason Kassab in the rookies. Picking up championships at Natural Bridge Speedway. So thank you for that information, Rebecca. I'm glad somebody's keeping me on my toes. Like I said, that's everything coming up, and that is all the results for this past weekend. Like I said, sorry to all the people watching Wednesday night, but they had a tree come down on the road behind us, Gans Race Cars and Parts, and it knocked out the power, and there we were in the dark. So, but I did want to come on here and finish it out, get everybody's results out there, and thank you again, Rebecca, for Natural Bridge's championship results. There will be no makeup for that. No comments coming in tonight, so I'm gonna let everybody be. If you can find somewhere to race, if not, enjoy your weekend off. But remember, guys, if you're not at a dirt track, it's your own asphalt.